Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Trails of Cold Steel 4. It's me, your host, Logic Blade, and we're back at it again. Last time around, we finished off the rivalry. Well, a rivalry, that is. We charged the Gargantua-class airship that was blocking the way to the sacred ground. We stopped Emily and Teresia, and we convinced Sharon and George to join our side after, they figured, they weren't really into this evil end-of-the-world shit. They didn't want to be a part of that. And we also found out that Irina Reinford and Dr. Schmidt were just playing the long con on, Black Alberic here. Because, there's nothing quite like making a fool out of that jerk. In any case, we ended up finding our way to Hamel, where the sacred ground was hiding. And, after beating Zeno, Leo, and Rutger, we finally fought him in the Purple Night. And, with the help of Crow, we were able to take him down. And after a tearful parting, we gained his strength. We're gonna need all the strength we can get to continue on this fight. Because our next target is in sight. Aryan Rod is in Crossbell. Well, nothing to do but to do it to it. Let's begin. Let's take a peek at our quests here. So, we have just a couple to do. Can tell you what they are. I mean, it's not listed in a very good way, but apparently there's a quest in Ellen Village, and there's a monster quest. So yeah, pretty basic stuff. There's a few other various side quests to do, but for the time being, those are the ones on the terminal. Let's talk to Oliver and Randy here. I haven't been to Crossbell for a few months now. If it weren't for this grim situation, I'd like to go around as a traveling musician again. That suited you pretty well, Your Highness. And I remember you bursting into that jazz bar to play the piano 2 years ago. Did you really? Yes, well, one needs richness in life, after all. I remember once playing the piano at a restaurant in Bowes in Liberl. Afterwards, I ended up in prison somehow, but it's a happy memory for me now. I heard about that from Tita. It sounds like you're pretty reckless. I'm pretty impressed. Anyway, we're gonna hold off on talking to him a second time. We got a few things we want to check out first. Hello, hello. Welcome. I don't want to talk to Doobly right now. Don't want to talk to Stark yet either. We want to go into the eatery and talk to Gaius here. Ah! What is this? Isn't it splendid? It's my special blue cheese soup, cooked as a stew and condensed. Blue cheese? I don't dislike it, but when it's condensed this much, the flavor's a little too strong for my taste. It does pack an incredible punch. You have some really good taste, Senpai. I'm so glad you like it. I don't remember saying that I did. I think I've seen this pattern before. Anyway, I want to talk to Gaius. We're used to fermented foods in Nord, but food with this strong a flavor is rare. But I suppose this is good in its own way. By the way, Reen, have you been playing Pompto? Yeah. You too, guys? That's kind of unexpected. Well, I had the chance to use the terminal on board the Merkaba. Perhaps we can have a match sometime. Yeah, I'd be glad to face you. You can fight Gaius and Pompto. Just because you can, doesn't mean that you should. God, I hate Pompto. Alright. Let's go take a bath. Because that way we can get some bathing clothes for Elfin, Elise, and Sharon. Hey, Necro. Things are going well. You haven't missed too much, I just started. That quest. Alright. Now we need to go find Becky. You missed something good, Necro. Of course, I started last night's stream in the morning, so that's probably why. Anyway, you want to get the character note for Becky here. Exchange some Sepith. Buy a gift while you're here. And apparently I don't have one of these, whatever that is. And there's also a book here, so you want to pick that up. The Empire Times, Imperial Times, Volume 9. She also has some swank accessories if you feel the need. But, yeah. Also want to check in on Jingo here. Yeah, don't get too ridiculous is my suggestion. And just buying a few weapons while I'm here. Reen, Yuna, and that should be fine for now. For weapons, anyway. She has a gift here. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to get that, though. Yeah, sleep's important, man. You do what you gotta do. Anyway, I'll have to find out what item I'm missing there later. I think that's the marine paella, so I think I know where to get that. Alright. Anyway. Just one more person to check on, because Sharon's at the bar here. And you can challenge her to Vantage Masters now. Again, if you want to. Alright. So that about does it for that. Let's do some bonding events. Luckily for me, Emma's right here, and Emma's always the first choice. I just gotta hope that the scriptwriter actually translated this one. It's Elisa. Oh my god, Altina, come on. Come on. Seriously? Okay. He did, but Emma's way at the bottom here, so I gotta find it. You know, I was thinking, hey, sure, I'll just do these now, and then, no. Unfortunately for us, we don't have that option. Sharon's stuck in the maid outfit. Oh my god. How long is this? Okay. Okay, there we go. It's only like, 2,000 lines down or something ridiculous. Okay, we're good. Emma, what are you reading there? Wait, don't tell me. No way, this isn't a forbidden book. This was a note left by Isola Milstein, my mother. Grandmother was hanging on to it, and she finally gave it to me. I see. Your mother was a traveling witch like Vita, right? Yes, though it sounds like her magical power wasn't actually that high. But she was eager to learn, and she did a lot of research into the Empire's curse, as it manifested itself in the outside world. Sounds like she had a lot of impact on Vita as well when she was young. Just hearing that makes me realize what an amazing person she was. She died in an accident, right? Yes, I don't know if it has any connection to the Empire's curse. Perhaps it's just a coincidence. Cleansing everything that has the curse is as bad as being taken in by the curse. I see. Well, that might be true. And she also wrote some things in the letter unrelated to her mission as well. It makes me kind of happy to resurrect some of her feelings she had when she was younger. I see. Oh right, there's a little good luck charm she wrote about in this letter. Would you be interested in testing it out? I believe it would help to wash away the fatigue from your mind and body. And I promise I won't do anything dangerous like I did last time. I'm not worried about that. So good luck charm from Emma's mom. Well, why not then? Sure, that sounds fine. Oh, that's great! This isn't a great place for it, though. Shall we head somewhere else? I kind of figured you'd want to use the atelier like last time. Well, I'm actually not allowed to use the atelier for a while after last time. I promise there won't be any danger this time, so don't worry. Of course not. This is your mother's good luck charm after all. Oh, that fragrance. It kind of smells like elven flowers. Yes, it's supposed to enhance this technique. Although this herb has other effects as well. What do you mean by that? Oh, let's get started. Reen, can you bend down a bit like last time? Yeah, sure. Here we go again. Well, it's a good luck charm, so don't think about it too much. Well then, here goes. By sea and by land. Surprise, Reen has a small wiener. Good luck. Hopefully I'll see you soon, Jonathan. Where am I? This is neither your nor my consciousness. Rather, we've extended our consciousnesses and connected. It's like a dream space. I see. Yes, I feel separated from myself, but... this form... well, it's the astral body, so don't think too much about it. It might be a little bit embarrassing, but please try to deal with it. Huh? Oh, hello. Sleep, my child. Where have I felt this before? From my mother Lucia. No, even before that. Well, you got a face full of titties, so, I mean, that's good. Reen. Reen. Oh. Good morning. I see. Was I sleeping the whole time? And you carried me here? Wasn't that difficult? Well, I suppose. How are you feeling? Well, my mind and body feel so clean. It's like I was reborn or something. Your mother's technique is amazing. It seems my mother developed it herself, based on the witch's lullaby. It's not just used for children, but for your precious family, or your loved ones as well. She used it on my father, who was of the outside world, and it became a chance to connect. But I was really surprised by the astral body. It's kind of embarrassing, so it makes sense that it's normally only used with family. No, I think that might have been the effects of the Ellen flower. But it makes you feel more honest somehow, by focusing your thoughts towards each other. Oh. Oh, no. I wasn't planning on it being like that. Emma, don't lie. Come on, you shoved your titties in his face. I mean, what were you expecting? After waiting for Emma to settle down, Reen left the medical office. Bond with Emma got stronger. Made a special memory with Emma. Alright, now I gotta scroll all the way up. Because, oh my goodness. Why would they do this to me? Seriously? Why? Holy crap in a handbasket. Okay, there we go. Found it. Found my line. Literally 2,000 lines up. Anyway, next on the docket here is Yuna. I saw what you did there. Alright. I've got the cut wound in and the grip replaced, so I'm all set. Yuna, isn't that a tennis club racket? Yeah, Ada snuck it out of the school, and she sent it to me from the hideout they're at. She also told me that they found a practice spot and had a net put up. And she asked me if I wanted to join a practice match. It might help me get fired up for when I go to Crossbell. I see. That does sound pretty helpful. I was worried that she might be extra worked up about this whole situation, but it looks like there's nothing to worry about. If you feel like it, would you be okay watching? It might help me get even more determined in several ways. I don't really get it, but okay. Yuna, if you're gonna do this, How about we do it at a proper place instead? At Leaves, at the branch school. The site of the special guard should be gone by now. Oh. Yeah, that sounds great. Let's go, instructor. And so they grabbed Jessica and Louise and went to Leaves. And while the colleagues gathered information, they got permission from the branch school to hold a practice match there. Yeah! 40-15. Wow, that was so fast. Alright, let's do this. Game, set, and match. The winner is Yuna. Not bad, Yuna. Oh, no. The result, sir, no. That was a great match. The results were 2 wins for Yuna, 1 win for Jessica, and 2 losses for Louise. Aw, I wanted to win at least once. Not bad at all though, Yuna. I saw no gaps in your position. I was playing it all out in my head, but you two moved really well. Yeah, win or lose, I'm happy to see you giving it your all. That way you'll have no regrets. Yeah, well, we're fine, but Yuna might need a little more help. We're off to gather some more info. Have fun, you two. Where are those two going off to? Thanks, Jessica. Louise? Instructor, would you mind having a match with me yourself? Me? I mean, I know the rules, but are you sure you want to go up against an amateur? Heh, well, I still have my own blind spots still, and considering your senses and physical ability, I'd say it's about a 50-50 game. But if I win, could I ask a favor of you? Well... Fine, but if we're gonna have a match, I'm not holding back. Let's go all out. Let's give it everything we got, Yuna. Right. And so, Rin and Yuna's match began. With each putting their full strength in, the back and forth really looked like a close match. And before long, the game reached its climax in the last set. Ah! Oh. Yeah! I did it! I did it! Yuna! Way to go, Yuna. You rocked. I just got lost in the excitement. Alright. I'm all fired up now. Here's my request that I mentioned. Could you listen to what I have to say? Sure. That's a pretty easy request. I love you, instructor. I didn't really realize it consciously, but I think I've felt this way for a long time. From the day you rescued me on the Crossbell Highway. Yuna? I told you to keep your mouth shut and listen, didn't I? I know that I'm your student still, so I don't expect an answer right away. But if you're fine with it, just think about it, okay? She got me. She really is frank with her feelings. About the world, about our position, about my own part of the curse. I have to consider everything before I can give her a proper answer. Jesus Christ, everyone's gonna confess to Reen at this rate. And so, the other members went back to gathering information while they returned to the ship. Bond with Yuna got stronger. Made a special memory with Yuna. And we got Yuna's tennis outfit as a reward. So let's go ahead and grab that. And we'll just keep that on for a while. Because why not, right? Alright, next up. Okay, we got 3 events left. Choices are Duvalie, Altina, Elisa, Fee, Crow, and Ash. Fortunately, it seems like I'm gonna have to leave some of my bros by the wayside here. Reen's got enough panties to worry about. Anyway, let's talk to Fee. Fee, isn't that a lighter and cigar case? Yeah, the boss left it behind back there. I thought I'd hang on to it as a keepsake. I see. It does sound fitting for a guy like him. Yeah, he loved his alcohol, but he loved his smokes too. Sounds like Sarah's dad taught him about all the different brands. I see. His fellow Jaegers, it sounded like they were pretty close. You should treasure those. Yeah, the lighter at least. I'm not gonna smoke the cigars though, so I'm wondering what to do with them. Hey Reen, you got a few minutes? I actually had something I wanted to do before we went to Crossbell. Cigars as a memento. Does she mean... Sure, we're going to the service, right? I'll follow you wherever you want to go. Thanks. The place I want to go is... Duvalie? Gotta love your phone, right? This is the south side of Hamel. Yeah, going to Hamel directly felt wrong. This should be fine for now. I see. But you're sure it's okay? Yeah, Zeno and Leo already left keepsakes for him. If only I was able to smoke them. When I expressed interest once, he had a really upset face, so I stopped asking. I think it was an outdated idea that women shouldn't be smoking. I think I understand how he felt. It is kind of a waste, though. There's a whole box left. Hey, Fee, would you mind giving me one of those? I don't know if I could do more than one, but... Are you sure? You don't smoke though, Reen. Yeah, and this would definitely be my first cigar. I don't think Rutger would want to smoke with a youngster like me either, but... No, that's not true. You know how I know? Sorry. You know how to do it? Yeah, you cut off one end, right? Ugh. He said that for a cigar, you're not supposed to suck it in. Just let it fill your mouth a little. Don't breathe it into your lungs. Just enjoy the taste and the fragrance a bit. I see. Okay. It has a really adult flavor somehow. I bet. Don't force yourself, though. We'll leave the rest with the chief. And if we have another chance... How about you let us join you, too? Zeno, Leo, and Sarah and Randy, too. We weren't sure about butting in, but... It's not like he's a stranger to us, so we thought we'd pay him a little greeting ourselves. I appreciate the thought. Let's keep him company together. Well, in that case, do you mind if I join in too? What? Hi, Shirley. Huh? You? Somehow I had a feeling you were gonna show up. Yeah, well, I knew him for a little while. I thought I'd at least bring him some booze. We brought the bourbon the Jaeger King enjoyed, if you don't mind. I see. What do you think, Fee? Sure, go ahead. Help yourselves to a cigar, too. It's so weird seeing Shirley be so friendly with us. It's weird. Aw, I really wanted a cigar and some bourbon too. You know you can't. You're a minor, you know? Take that seriously. What the hell? These guys are criminals. Like, seriously. You're plotting the end of the world. Relax. If your dad found out about this, you'd get a scolding, you know? I'm kind of surprised to hear that. It sounds like he's pretty strict with her. Well, they are involved in gang business, so it's pretty common. Afterwards, they shared their memories of the Jaeger King. Zeno, Leo, Shirley, and Gareth all left, and Sarah and Randy returned to the ship. He really meant a lot to a lot of different people. It sounds like Needhog and the Northern Jaegers even stopped by for a bit. Yeah, he knew a whole lot of other people, even beyond Sarah's dad. Plus, the number of people who probably want revenge on him is massive. But I've hardly ever seen anyone who didn't get along with his personality. Fee. I'm fine. I must have just got some smoke in my eyes. And I sort of feel like I'm being hugged by the boss when we're like this. I see. No, that's a lie. The smoke smells the same, but the boss had a different smell. And hugging you makes me feel really calm inside. I see. That's kind of surprising to hear. And that's why I keep telling you, you're not fair. You need to understand a girl's heart better. Right. I'll work on it as much as I can. Thinking about it, we are in front of the Jaeger King right now. I better apologize later. Bond with Fee got stronger. Made a special memory with Fee. And we maxed out our bond, because that's what we do here. Anyway, we got more bonding events to do, so let's keep knocking them out of the park, shall we? And let's go ahead and talk to Elisa. Huh, so there's a block here after all. If I could only get up to that place. What's wrong, Lisa? Well, on the Gargantua, I heard something about the 5th. Right. I see. The one made at the 5th workshop. Your graduation project, It's Reinford's 5th Division. I did hear that it existed during the Civil War, but I never found out where it was. I had conjectured that the Noble faction, or a reformist group, had started it in absolute secrecy, but it ended up being connected to the Black Workshop after all. Yes, and Mother as the chairman kept it hidden from Sharon. It actually appears they had a hand in the Goliath unit that Altina was in when she went out of control. And ever since he showed up, they've been making magic soldats like crazy. So the question is, where are they? And who is working for them? Right, I was hoping to investigate a bit further at the main Reinford building in Ruhr. It sounds like Mother and Grandfather aren't back yet. I see. Ever since what happened aboard the Gargantua, Elisa's really been looking towards the future. And personally, I'm interested in Reinford's 5th Division myself. So let's go check it out. Hey, Elisa. The Courageous 2 is marked, so it probably won't be able to make it to Ruhr, but we might be able to borrow Valamar's power to get there. Huh? Afterwards, Elisa decided to go along with Reen's plan. And with Sharon in tow, they used the spirit path to get into Ruhr with Valamar. Ruhr City, Reinford Building. Elisa's old office. I'm so glad you're okay, Manager Elisa. And Sharon, I heard you resigned, but it looks like you're back. I'm sorry for worrying you. I am truly sorry about the chaotic situation we caused. Oh no, the 4th Division's just happy to see you again. We received your message. You're looking for information about the 5th Development Department, then? Yes, and if my intuition is correct, we should be able to use the same method we used last time to find them. We would like to make use of the internal network, so we were hoping you could help us. Leave it to us. Alright, we'll show you the pride of the 4th Division. So is that person your... No, you fool. Don't make things any more awkward. Well then, please make yourselves at home. They seem pretty reliable, don't they? Well, they are superior workers after all. And they take an extreme interest in the private life of their manager, so you can look forward to that. Oh, leave it alone already. Let's just get started with the investigation. And so the 4th Division members began a comprehensive internal search for information. And with Sharon and Elisa's help, as well as Reen's opinions, a certain hypothesis was reached. The hypothesis stated that, in a sense, the 5th Division was not a single entity. Rather, it was a network of employees distributed throughout other departments that moved behind the scenes. And many employees across different departments that had acted suspiciously were identified. Furthermore, several employees had been identified as being missing or on leave. Gathering all this data together, Elisa made a presentation for Chairman Arena. and a plan was made to prevent the suspicious thoughts from distorting the actions of the entire Reinford group. I'm exhausted. You did good today. I think this ended up doing well. It sounds like the employees who got lured into this had a history of issues with workplace failures or debt. But if they follow your advice, they should be able to gain back some stability themselves, right? Yeah, there were a lot of them though, so I don't think they'll all follow that path. Ugh. There were a lot of them, so I'm not sure all of them will follow along right away. But at the very least, there's a chance that they were directed onto the right path. I see. Yeah. You looked really great in there, Elisa. Oh. Yeah. For a while, I was thinking some strange thoughts again. But I think it was after we went to the reflective pool in the Gargantua that I started to finally get serious again. We got Sharon back, and I was able to reconcile with Mother. I guess in that sense, I was pretty selfish. I don't think so at all. Although things are trending towards war, having Reinford be strong and healthy is a very positive thing. If things went really well, it might even be possible to reduce weapons production to cut the war shorter. Yes, although I don't think the National Mobilization Act will allow that to happen. Technicians and engineers have their own stubborn pride too. And if we were able to sow the first seed through this resolution, there might really be hope. Thanks a lot, Reen, for bringing me here. Don't mention it. I just proposed using the spirit path after all. No, I'm happy because you were here. It's thanks to you giving me courage that I was able to make it this far. And to have the resolve to face Sharon, my mother, and that man. So, thank you. I'm happy you're here with me. Elisa. Hey, Elisa, what we talked about when we did that maintenance before. Well, I don't want to push you, and I'm not saying it's easy to make sense of all this, but if you are able to take on a big entity like Reinford, it's not impossible to start again. Just look at your relationship with Sharon and your mother. So, won't you at least let me share in that hope of yours for a while too? Because I'm sure there's still a light in our relationship somewhere. Reen? Yeah. I want to believe it too. Make me believe in that light. Afterwards, they went back in, and after thanking Sharon for all her help, they bid farewell to the 4th Division workers, and went back to the Courageous 2. Bond with Elisa got stronger. Made a special memory with Elisa. And we maxed out her bond, because that's what we do. Anyway, we got one left. And, let's go check in with Altina. Altina, are you calling someone? Oh, Instructor Reen. Actually... Oh, perfect. I want Reen to hear this too. George? Hi, Reen. I heard about what happened with the Jaeger King. Good work. Yeah, thanks. So, do you have information on the workshop? Yes, and so I was going to confirm something with her. She could then act as my messenger on the courageous. And what did you want to confirm exactly? Well, the headquarters of the Black Workshop was underneath the Greyborn mountain range. But now that site is completely empty. Wait, that place is gone? Yes. Along with Alberic, as well as a tremendous amount of data they were collecting in work in progress magic soul dots. It sounds like as of yesterday, that place was completely abandoned. I was not made aware of that plan. It's possible I wasn't trusted even when I was there. And since Altina was originally from the workshop, I was wondering if she had any clues. Unfortunately, I don't really have any ideas. My memories about the workshop are hazy at best. But I was thinking this might actually be a chance for us. A chance? Wait, no way. Yes, I'm still being hunted by them, so I can't do too much directly, but... if you think it would be valuable, then before your next sacred ground, you could head to investigate the former site of the workshop. I see. There may not be a better chance than this to gather information. Although it is unlikely that any definitive evidence was left behind. Even so, there still could be a lot to gain. About the magic soul dots, their S-weapons, the combat shells, and about the homunculus, like me. Altina. I've sent you an infiltration route. Considering the mess I made for everyone, I completely understand if you don't trust me. But I decided to go through with it. Have Altina give me a call when you're ready. Okay then. I'm all prepared here. Well, let's talk to her again. The Black Workshop is deserted. I don't know why, but this is a great chance to investigate. And this is the same line she had before. Altina seems really interested in doing this. It might be deserted, but sounds like it might be a good idea to take some others as well. Should we call George and head for the Black Workshop? Investigating the workshop will carry some great risks. Let's consult with everyone, and then call George, okay? Okay. In that case, let's call the others right away. And so, the other members they explained the situation to agreed that it was a good idea to investigate. And in the small chance it was needed, a small landing party was formed. Then Crow and Altina contacted George. And using a transportation gate he had secretly left behind, they went to the workshop. Well, the question is, how do you get all that shit out of here? It's like 1,000 arj underground. So this is the Black Workshop. This is the place you were held captive by the gnomes then, Reen. Yes, but we can't assume it's completely abandoned yet. Do you have any memories left from back then, Angelica? Yeah, even though I had the mask, I do remember. With the Chancellor, the Saint, and the Conflagration all here, things got pretty chaotic. But now it's totally quiet. It's almost creepier in that sense. I don't sense anyone here at all. It does seem to be completely deserted. Yes, this is a great chance to investigate after all. Alright, we're off to check where those S-weapons were being developed. The origin of my Berserga, and Shirley's Testarossa. I've been curious about it for a while. It does feel strange working with you after we fought in the Tower of Stargaze back then. Yeah, things really do change. Just make sure you cover my back, Duberin. No, I don't want one of your weird nicknames. then we'll head to the area with the combat shells and magic soul dots to investigate. Who knows, maybe that bastard Alberic left some research notes behind. So, you guys are gonna check out the homunculus area then. Are you sure you guys will be okay? Yeah, I passed through when we came to rescue the instructor. I'd like to once again see the place that Milliam and I were born. Altina. Right. Let's be careful and go check it out. The Courageous 2 is keeping an eye on the surroundings, so if anything happens, hurry back, okay? We'll stand watch here. Call us if you find anything. Understood. Let's start investigating then. Ooh. This is it. I did hear about it. The culture tanks of the Oz series. The field that Milliam and I could not get used to. By the time I was born, it sounds like I had already been discarded. How ridiculous. Years ago, the DG cult carried out similar things. But Instructor Reen? What's that? The Oz series. Integrating technology from the Society, the workshop made those doll weapons. It's non-functional. Yes, she appears to be a malfunctioning unit. They must have abandoned it when they left the base. What are you doing? No, it wasn't this particular unit when I was escaping before, but I did some really horrible things to some of them. I thought it looked really unfortunate like this, so I was thinking of leaning it against the wall instead. Instructor Reen? What's this white capsule? It doesn't seem to be a culture tank. I saw this last time too. It seems to have something to do with the Oz research carried out in this area, but it doesn't appear to be functioning, and it looks like it's locked too. I am curious about it, but I guess we'll have to leave it for now. But I think I've felt this somewhere before. Oh, those culture tanks. 073 and 074. Oz 73 and 74? Then that's... Yes. This is without a doubt the place that Milliam and I were born. So she's my little sister. Sorry. I think I'll forget about you soon, but once we get out of here, let's meet up and play together. It's strange. It's such an artificial, lonely place, but even still, I get warm memories coming here. Altina. Yeah, that's a given. This is a special place. You and Milliam made your bond as sisters. Yeah, for sure. That's the one certain thing I've always had with me. Milliam and I were born to become the Sword of Demise. Our memories were sealed. That role was embedded into our very core. So I think I might have been a little jealous of my sister. Altina. She gave herself up to become the sword for the people she cared about the most. protect. I have to protect. Rin, Yuna, Kurt, Muse, Ash, Milliam, everyone. I wasn't afraid there. I felt totally satisfied. And I think Milliam felt the same way. And yet, she had regret when we were able to see her again using the power of the sanctuary. I'm sorry. Looks like I was really inexperienced, huh? It sounded so cool to protect everyone. I never even dreamed that I would cause you all so much pain. I think I finally understand that feeling myself. When you came to save me on the Isengard mountain range? Oh. I'm really happy that you were thinking about me, but never ever do that again. If what happened to her happens to you, I see. Well, I'm a little ashamed at how I lost my composure, but... Yes, more than ever, I've seen you lose your composure since I met you. And I thought, this person who's always so strong and reliable has his own weak points too. And that weakness is that you want to protect me. And that's what I ended up thinking. Oh. You really have grown, haven't you? I'm so proud, but it's a complicated feeling. But thank you, Altina, for caring about me so much. You're welcome. What's wrong? No, it's just... I'm having a hard time describing how I'm feeling. This isn't like how I feel about Yuna or Kurt. It's a happy feeling, and it's a little painful, but it makes me feel warm inside. Huh? Is this familial love? Is this sibling love? I did study that love has a lot of different types, but... maybe this is more like how Elise and Elisa feel about you. Well, no, but... there's no need to worry about it right now. You should just keep studying like you are, Altina. Instructor, it appears that you're trying to deceive me. Or is it that you're thinking of something inexcusable? I am not. She's grown so much. I'm excited to see her grow even more. And a little bit nervous, too. Afterwards, Rin and Altina investigated the other areas, and then returned to the ship via the transportation gate. Although they did not find any definitively useful information, they were able to judge the production quantities of the magic soul dots, combat shells, and Oz units. And it was decided that it was very likely the Black Workshop had relocated to a new base. Bond with Altina got stronger. Made a special memory with Altina. Alrighty then. And normally I would do more stuff, but I'm actually not feeling too hot. I think I'm gonna make this a short episode today, because I'm not feeling too well, so sorry about that, everyone. We're stopping the episode here. Thank you all for coming. I hope you enjoyed, even though it was just bonding events today. And, I'll figure out when to do this next time, so... Thanks a lot for coming, everyone. And if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you all for your time today.